World Open 4. The best in the business are queuing up to put their hold'em skills on the line for one of poker's major championships.
If you're looking to get better, you've got to come and play with the best.
For me, poker is a real sport.
I think it would mean everything to win this tournament. It's a fantastic, prestigious event.
If I win it, it's all skill.
You do know there's one of the rules, you've got to shout snap when you get the best hand.
12 heats will be played out, and in this round, the winners go through to the semifinals. The runners-up get a second chance in a turbo round. Over $500,000 is the prize pool, and the winner will take a huge $250K first prize. Also, nobody knows how the pros' minds tick like Neil Badbeat Channing. He'll be given his insights on the moves that grew. This is unique. This is poker at its best.
That's winning. Wow.
Dreams will be crushed.
Unreal, man.
Wow. And champions will be born.
Yes.
Heat 6 promises to be another great match. These are the players tonight. Ossie has been playing Hold'em for 3 years, and he reached the turbo round in the European Open 4. Still finding his feet in this format, this man is jumping back in it.
I've got to be a little bit more aggressive to better my game this time, and I have got to suss out the opponents at a quicker pace than you would in a longer tournament.
Pippa Flanders may seem shy, but don't be fooled. It's all part of the game plan. And she has nailed this format many times before. She won the World Open 2, pocketing $200,000.
His name's Emo, and I wouldn't dream of playing poker without him now.
This hotshot has an impressive CV when it comes to poker cash wins. Taking to the World Open table for the first time is Stuart Rutter.
This is probably more intense. You only get one chance. You probably need to play very well, that's for sure, but you probably need to get lucky at some point as well. So I'm feeling quite a lot of pressure for something like today.
William Pretty Boy Martin doesn't fear anyone on the felt. His biggest poker achievement is taking 14th place at the Irish Open, and tonight he will be putting his skills to the test.
I love the cameras love me. Match made in heaven.
Simon Craig, known as Trigger, is raring to go. His biggest claim to fame is taking out Phil Ivey in the Global Poker Challenge. Last year he was knocked out in his first heat, so he'll be looking to go one better today.
I've not actually won a title through to the semis yet, so I think it's probably, by the law of averages, should be mine now.
Ben the Gentleman Roberts is one of Europe's best live-action players. He's focused, he's feared. He is a player to watch out for when the action hots up tonight.
It's a game that I love, and I've played it all my life, and winning is everything to me, although over a short time, winning and losing has the same meaning to me.
Primary prism in play. The yellow chips worth 1,000, blues are 2, reds 5K apiece. 100,000 in the starting stacks and 600,000 on the table. Joined with Anthony Hardy,
This
the
is why we're
bookie.
not friends anymore.
And bookie, it's a nice table. Do you expect it to be sort of a fast or slow kind of action early on? Who's going to be the aggressor?
Call.
I think Ben Roberts will be the aggressor early on. But you've got a couple of other players here. You know, Willie Martin, he's done very well recently in a couple of big EPT events.
He's got the form is huge.
No race?
4 ways here, 8,000 in the kitty. Nobody's got the ace. Guess Craig might bet at this. 2 pair.
Check.
Check.
Check. Check. Check.
Well, it's a free card. And if it comes low, it's come big.
Well, Willie Martin's hit a queen here.
How should he play it? Bet out?
I'd have a little stab at this.
6,000. You're itching to bet,
6,000.
aren't you?
Pass.
Ossie says, I saw you move your
Pass.
trigger finger. And Martin's got a decision here. I mean,
Yeah, he's got to decide now whether Craig was trap checking with the ace or he has got a 9.
Call.
a nice call. I think a lot of people would have passed there thinking that Greg's bound to have the ace. Is he just going to look and see what happens on the river?
Yeah, Willie's very difficult to get off a hand.
I'd love it to go check, check. Maybe stick a little blocking bet in there. Look at Simon Gregg. He's full fiddling with his chips. I think he wants to check as much as...
Yeah.
No?
Well, he's going to get called.
10,000.
It's a big old bet.
Yeah, he's going to get called. Willie will call this.
Just on the price, or just the fact
Well,
that
he's called the last bet, Jesse. You know, if he doesn't put him on an ace, why call the last bet?
it's not a huge bet, but you never want to do your chips too early, and Martin's going to have a real think about this.
Pass.
You're thinking maybe he doesn't have the form line on trigger, or is trigger just showing a new form to his game?
Well, I just think that he feels that, you know, trigger 5-2 bullets, and perhaps he has got the ace.
You get 2,000 with ace king, haven't it?
I know.
This game has got sort of a methodical pace. It's kind of like it's got the appearance that there's everybody's just playing their cards, but the truth is we've had two pretty big bluffs already for the stakes.
Pass.
Trigger and
Pass.
Ben Roberts.
Raise to 6,000 total.
Now here comes Ben
Call.
with the pocket pair. I think he's going to find this a
Pass.
pattern, Ben. He's going to pick up on it quickly. Hassi likes to see a lot of flops.
Yeah,
Pass.
I think
I want my money
Huss
back.
is going to
Yeah,
feel
in
he's
the
being
final
bullied
game.
by Ben a little bit, and I think later on in the game we're going to, you know, he's going to react to it.
It's going to make Ben play a little bit tighter, isn't it? Knowing he could get called behind him.
Yes.
Oh
My
my!
check.
God.
He's got four of
That
a
is
kind.
unbelievable.
You just cannot bet when you flop four of a kind, can you? You can't. I mean, you might lose your customer. Now's a good time. Hassi's picked up a straight draw.
5,000.
And
Call.
I mean, Hassi has no idea how much he does not want to hit his straight.
No.
4 2s.
Oh, I'm surprised Ben didn't check there
5,000.
and try and
Right.
see if he...
Raise
Wow, Hassi's gonna bluff him. He's bluffing a man with quads.
to 15,000
Do you
total.
think it could be Ben's day?
Do you think Ben will re-raise?
Yeah, 10 more.
Yes.
I mean, Ben's got a decision right now, doesn't he? How greedy should he be?
Another 10.
Re-raise.
21.
20 more.
21,000 more.
21 more.
Now you can take him.
He'll show these, won't he?
Pass.
Yeah.
You gotta show quads.
But Ben didn't show
No,
any cards
Ben.
again.
No,
Good
Ben.
draw.
Throughout this series, we'll be joined by the best British poker player. But tonight, Neil Channing's here. Now, Neil, Ben Roberts, flopping quads and inducing a bluff.
Yeah, one day I'd just like to wake up and spend a day being Ben Roberts. Wouldn't that be great?
Was there a key to this hand for Ben?
Well, yeah, he flopped quads. That was probably it. He limped in and flopped quads. He checked the flop, which you said in commentary. You know, that's what you're going to do when you flop quads. I guess he got lucky that El Hos picked up an up and down straight draw on the turn. But I like his small bet on the river, Ben. That was probably the key.
I mean, how do you know when to do that? Is there a rule not to be too greedy?
Well, yeah, this is the thing. He just knows how to squeeze a little bit out of the guy. He's made a small bet just hoping that it'll cause a raise, and El Hos has fallen straight for it.
Trigger, first to speak. This is the last hand of the first level.
Cool.
Call.
And
Pass.
Come on, I'm the only calling machine here.
Call.
Hassi's saying, I'll play
Uh-oh.
flops. This is the first hand Pippa's seen. It'll be the
Raise,
first time
please.
she raises
Raise
as well.
To 8,000 total.
Not a massive
Pass.
raise. Could be tempting for a couple people to call her. What is Billy weighing in his mind?
What she's raised with.
Call.
No chance.
I think that call might bring everybody in, but it's just going to be Flanders, Martin, and Hasse.
It's to me, yeah.
Yeah, 6 if you wish to call. Call.
$27,000 in there. Pippa's missed her pair, but interestingly enough, she still got the best hand. Has she got a continuation bet in her?
Check. Check.
I believe she has.
How big should it be?
Check.
Oh, she's knuckled it here. Ace would be the perfect card for her. That's given Hasse a little bit of interest, impetus, and hope. Problem with say Billy Martin thinking I can steal this. The problem is
7,000.
Pippa is well capable of.
It's very hard for us to call here, Jesse. Third best pair on the board. It's very, very difficult. It's going to fold this.
I wonder what Pippa's going to do.
Pass.
Oh. I've seen Pippa re-raise in these situations.
Me too. She's decided to give it up.
Bet that was.
And the
Obviously
guy
not
with
the
the
best
third
hand.
best hand, Billy Martin, just seemed to
Well,
want it more than
you
the
haven't
rest
got
of
a bet,
them.
have you?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody could have won that pot.
Anybody could have won it who took a chance at it, and Willie took the chance and took the pot down.
He who dares wins. And right now, Ben Roberts has dared the most. The top three, no surprises.
No, they would probably be, three of the players that you'd expect to be there.
Former champion Pippa Flanders still the bagel, yet to make a pot. Second level, somewhere around 1 round through and 2 rounds to go. And still a full field of 6.
Pass.
But the indications are
Pass.
that Ben Roberts is looking to be in the final frames.
Raise to 11,000
Just
total.
Rutter and Martin right next to each other. You just get the feeling they're looking at each other and saying, hey, there can only be one young poker player at this
Pass.
table. He or me.
Pass.
I raise.
Uh-oh.
Raise.
This is the message getting sent out. You pick on my blind at your own risk.
Cool. $25,000.
He's contemplating making a move here, I think.
Pass.
Well,
Kind of feel like that's all the way it intended. No harm, no foul.
yeah, Rutter was looking at Ben as if to say, you know, you're bullying me. I'm gonna fire back at you shortly.
Good moments was actually back in '98 when I reached the final table of the main event. But it wasn't so much of reaching the final table that was good for me. It was the 3 weeks of performance prior to that was satisfactory. And I knew from then on that I was a force to reckon with.
So Roberts taking another one with the re-raise to Rutter, and Bookie, you were just saying he's played 9 and won 9.
Yeah, he's at the moment he's just totally dominating the field.
His timing's been good, and he sent a message to these people that he can play back at them. But this is good stuff.
You gotta play your hand.
Pippa.
You get
This is the only hand
like
actually
that,
Pippa's
you gotta
seen
bet
in
it
this
over.
event so
Raise to
far.
15,000 total. Pass.
Yeah, she's really been quiet
Pass.
these first 2 levels. And we know she can always wake up.
Come
This
on,
is the
guys,
third
moment,
time now
make it
Craig
worthwhile.
has seen ace queen.
You play.
I don't have a look yet. I'm in every pot today so far. There's no need to be a doubting Thomas.
Probably.
And he's finally, he's had enough. He has had enough. He says, you know what? Fraser told me to fold ace queen. I've tried it twice. Both times I didn't feel good about it. And now, you know what? The fact is, if he hits his ace or his queen, he'll be good. What do you think?
Wow.
Check.
Oh, that's trappy stuff from Pippa. And you know, Trigger could fall for this because he knows the last time Pippa checked, she just gave the pot up. This is her to a T, isn't it?
Yeah, Rutter passed a jack, so she's hit the case jack.
Trigger's bet 25,000. Oh, poor Simon Craig. Well, this will be the last time he plays ace queen. Guarantee it.
All in. Where's all in?
She's going all in, and the problem now, Trigger's going to have to ask for a count. He might feel like he's priced in, that it's not much more.
It's 28,000 call.
26,000.
I think he's got a call for odds. The pot's 114,000.
Yeah, I mean, if he knows he's only got the 10, but he might think that an ace is a winner too, right?
Cool.
Yeah. Running clubs.
As it turns out, Trigger wrapped up like a Christmas turkey right now, and it's such a shame because he's really played great so far tonight. He's just been ultra aggressive, and
He has, but he's not dead yet, Jesse.
it's true. 2 chances for a 10 are running clubs.
You
That's
good,
the
bro.
first half.
You got a
isn't it?
flush as well now.
Here for the come. It's the club.
Sorry, Pippa.
You called it out, bookie.
God.
Pippa's
Sorry.
out.
Played it right.
I'll put it
Former
down twice.
champion. A set on the flop.
Thank you. Good luck, everybody.
Incredible.
Thank you.
She did nothing wrong. and-
Cardi.
Seen that one hand tonight. On her wedding anniversary as well, Jesse. She's been married to Tim 27 years today.
Does anybody like ace queen besides Liam Flood? Has Simon Craig done anything wrong?
I think he has really, Jesse. Yeah, you were telling me before that Ian Fraser had advised Simon that he should avoid ace queen, and in the early stages with this format, if you get a lot of money in with ace queen, you're often up against ace king or a high pair. Here he was up against a high pair. That's about his best outcome, and even then he's only 50-50 if they get all the money.
What would you have done? Just check that flop, folded before the flop with the ace queen?
I think, you know, Pippa's been playing quite tight. She hadn't had too many big hands. I might have just folded pre-flop. Having got into the flop, I think it's quite reasonable to bet the flop. He's got an overcard, he's got a gut shot. And poor old Pippa, she's obviously done nothing wrong. She got all the money in. She's an enormous favourite. Club, she loses the pot.
Plus.
Hasi thinking it's this one, the next one.
Crazy, man, you
But
are.
it's this
Crazy.
And, oh,
Come on. The
God.
more callers, the better.
I mean, when it rains.
Oh, don't
it
isolate it.
pours.
Let me have a bit of more chips. You
yeah.
Jimmy.
A bit of fun,
Honestly,
then.
you're mean, you are.
You want still a bit of fun, won't it?
Let me have a bit more money in.
Oh, that's really not sporting.
You're ahead.
I had to. I would have played.
The only thing Hasi has really done wrong tonight was the seating draw. I mean, that
Thank
seat
you.
was death,
Thank you.
man. He ran up,
No, I
he
don't
ran
think I
into
have.
kings, queens,
Come on
4
now,
deuces.
all these 9s and 8s and
I
7s
mean,
that have been hitting
Oh
the
dear.
flop.
Got out the wrong side of bed this morning, didn't they, Jesse?
Lordy.
Ace, king, queen.
13%er here.
5, 8.
Worse
Eight.
now. Jeez,
Two
can he even
tens,
figure out how he can win?
6. No.
2% of the
7.
people say no.
No, it's gone.
Dead.
There we are.
Unlucky, well
Thank
played.
you. That's all right. Take care, boys, all right? Best of luck.
Classy guy,
Nice
very
playing.
nice man,
All
loves
the
his
best.
poker, Hasi, but had
Which is
nothing.
the way out.
No, absolutely card dead, wasn't he?
I think one of you two might have beat a pair of queens.
Talk about walking under a broken ladder, Hasi. Everything he did had a wrong way sign to it, and the queens giving him really no hope. Sitting about thin.
I try to make more calls to get more chips at early stages, but and I keep hoping that I'll hit the flop. I never did. You know, I bluffed it once, and you know, I had to go the minute I had a good hand. The guy next to me had a bigger pair, so I had to call him. No regrets. I mean, that's the way I play, and I'll do it again next time. Maybe I'll hit more flops, and I could get more chips and proceed further.
Well, welcome back to the partypoker.net World Open 4. And 4 left at this table.
Pass.
Well, this is the first time Willie Martin's picked up the kind of hand on the button where if he went after Robert's blind, it would be a steal. He's chosen to limp. And Ben say, okay, dokie. Ookly dookly. They both hit.
Check.
Oh dear. Both got a piece of this.
I mean, Martin's betting here, and the question is, would he be doing this with an ace? Would he have flat called with an ace?
I think Ben's going to find out here if Willie can fire the bullets.
Quick call by Ben. Second pair, no kicker. That card's made even more possibilities. It's lonely out there right now if you're Willie Martin.
Come on, Willie, bet this.
I fear for him.
No, Ben can't call this.
13,000.
Ben doesn't call this.
He's shown the heart to fire the second time. So
does call it.
yeah, he's you know, he's a pretty good judge of character, this Ben Roberts. So, that is such a dangerous card. How much can Willie fire? It would be a hero call now.
I think he's got to check it. Wow, this is good. This is great play.
23,000.
It's somewhere between good and suicidal. How much is it?
Fantastic play.
What does Ben put him on? The club got there. The straight got there.
I don't see how he can call. What can he put him on? The flushes come? The straights come? No, he can't call.
Could raise.
But he might call for pot odds, Jesse. The bet's 23,000. The pot's 75,000.
The only thing he can beat is nuttin'. That's what Martin's got.
He's getting 3-1 to call.
You just spread the pot so
Look, he's realising that this pot is big.
Well, Ben knows exactly how much is in that pot. Believe me, that's going to be spread. He can add it all up. He's putting Martin in the stew pot. That's what he does.
Exactly.
And Martin's sweating. He's trembling. The glasses are about to fall off.
Look at the ears. Look at the ears. They're tweaking.
I bet he's wishing he didn't eat any lunch. It's all going to come up.
He's doing that deliberately.
I don't know. I don't know if you can.
Is this a tell?
I tell you what, they better get the clock on Ben before this guy falls apart. He might come in pieces. Wow, he's laid it down.
Wow, what a pot. That was fantastic.
Give Martin a break.
Done pretty well in the Irish Open. I ended up coming out 14th. Probably a bit unlucky. I probably deserved to go a bit further. Maybe, well, I'm a confident kind of guy. I thought maybe if my luck was in, I could have probably won it. But, you know, I got a bit unlucky, but that's poker. But, yeah, no, it was a good tournament.
What's gonna happen next? Ben's on the button. If it gets passed to him, will he pop it? He's looking a little bit like wilting, isn't he?
Yeah, he's starting to look tired. I think the sort of
Gonna go again.
concentration levels are catching up with Simon.
Cool.
He's played very, very well so far.
Decision time for Ben. The decision is...
Pass.
Oh, decision is fold.
Cool.
Just didn't like the kicker with his ace. Didn't like the feel of that pot.
I know you wanted to raise
It
that.
was good enough to raise. So make it big if you're going to do it.
And I think Simon's told the truth again. This is probably the one area that Fraser hasn't talked about yet. But flopping the set is good enough. A perfect hand. Rutter's got the straight draw.
And Martin's got a bit of it as well.
That's pretty big. 12 into 18.
Called.
Rutter needs the 4. He needs the 9. And what's Martin thinking?
No, he can't call here, Jesse. He folded. What can he beat? Bet and call. He's got the bottom pair.
I think he should ask.
Pass.
Somebody should ask Simon what he has. Tell you what, I was gonna say it was going to be real ugly if the 4-9 came, because it's one of those straights that you just can't see coming, can
No,
you?
not at all.
And that diamond, possible flush out there.
25.
25,000.
Tough for Rutter to call, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, he'll have to pass here.
Pass.
Just hoping you weren't checking a flush in. Not to worry.
Good stuff from Trigger.
Yeah, he smiles with gritted teeth.
This game has been sort of explosive in spurts, and when it gets explosive, I mean, it's like an earthquake. I mean, you know, the ground trembling, Martin's sunglasses wobbling on his face. You feel like the whole sky's about to be caved in, but the rest of the time it's been kind of...
Pass.
Exactly.
Cool.
Call.
Raise.
Raise.
And this is Roberts making a move here.
Yeah.
How is his timing from the small blind?
I mean, the thing is, if
20,000.
Simon had raised there, then Ben can't call.
Pass.
We saw Craig fold ace-queen to a Roberts raise earlier, but he's got more chips now. I mean, does he recognize Roberts as weak?
Yeah, I think he'll flat call this.
Is he desperate?
Pair already? Cool.
Cool.
Tell you what, he's in position, and
Yeah, Benny's out of position. That is the thing.
Ben's going to be in a bit of trouble here. This pot's already very large.
Yeah, Ben's first to speak.
He needs Craig to miss. If Craig hits,
Well, if a jack comes,
I dare say.
Check.
Check.
20.
20,000.
If I have a king. I think.
Pass.
Roberts just sort of knuckling that one down. When Craig called, I guess he gave up on it. He was scared it might get really ugly, and he was behind. But good play by Craig there to take it away.
very well played.
Power chips.
Yeah, he's faultless at the moment, isn't he?
Certainly is. Everything going perfect.
To me, he looks the favourite to win this heat.
You know, these blinds are going to hit 5 and 10,000. Roberts only got 78. You wonder, is he going to make his stand now?
Pass.
Later? Probably feels like he's got 1 or 2
18.
bullets here
Raise to 18,000 total.
before the blinds go up.
Pass.
Uh-oh. That's enough. What's the
Oh.
other one?
Wow, pocket rockets.
Jeez, Martin.
He could flat call here, Jesse, and get all his chips.
Can I have a count, please?
Yeah, he wants to find out how committed Ben will be. right? Is he committed now for the rest of his stack? Will he be committed later?
But by Willie asking that, Willie is going to raise him, whereas if he flat calls him,
58.
he'd get all his chips. If he raises him here, I think Ben's going to pass.
Is it
much more?
Oversville?
58.
No, how much more
No,
to
for
call?
this one here. Okay. Room for 6 is 18, so it'll be 12 more.
I like this play, Jesse.
Going to give him a huge chance to take Ben Roberts
So
out.
king comes on the board.
What a scalp this would be for Martin.
Oh, he's got the flush draw. The money's all going in here, Jesse.
I mean, if he
There's-
checks, Ben has to go all.
There's no escape.
Check.
All in.
All in. And a call.
Roberts realizes he's behind now, that's for sure. Willie Martin.
Yeah, quick call.
I have outs.
You have the hearts.
I have the worst hand against you.
10-8.
Willie Martin
Heart.
with a chance to take down Gentleman Ben. It's got to be a heart now or a heart later, bookie.
Yeah, I thought these two would it would come down to this. Oh, he's giving him more outs now.
It really has.
Oh,
hasn't it?
wow.
Well, king or deuce here.
King deuce or heart.
Aces,
Unlucky.
hold.
Well played. Sorry.
And Ben Roberts out in
Well played.
fourth.
Well played.
Willie Martin's done him. Yeah, the gentleman was
Yeah, good luck.
really the only player at the table for the first and second level, but
Well, he had.
Well,
in
he's great.
three
He's-
pots,
he's
Martin
hit a
just
perfect flop for him.
throttled him.
Yeah, exactly.
I was helped along with some of the hands and made a couple of successful plays, and so I was building chips, and the game seemed okay, and I was quite happy with it all. And it reached a stage where you just needed to do something in order to build some chips, and it just didn't work out.
Craig on the button, and still in the 5 and 10,000 level. It's slowed to a crawl. It's kind of like it's gonna heat up now. That's for sure.
I'll raise.
Definitely
Raise.
raising.
30.
It's raised to 30,000 total. Pass.
Oh, dear.
Well, this is hand v hand. And Martin's gonna have to think about this. I mean, it's a nice looking hand, but should he respect Craig's raise?
29.
That's your number. My lucky number's 30.
Talking to Craig has always worked very well for Martin. Wants to find out some
I like the
information.
blue ones,
I think he'll call this. See a flop.
Cool.
That's what he's done. And
Check.
the pot.
Check
Checked
line.
out there, Jesse.
Action will be on Craig. They both missed.
I think he'll come out betting here, Craig.
Check.
Check.
Oh, we didn't.
Is that giving Martin an
Yeah,
opportunity?
yeah. Martin should bet here. It's up and down now as well.
Craig will like his hand as well.
Oh, they're both involved here. Martin needs a 9 or an ace for a straight, and Craig's got the nut flush draw.
65,000 in there.
Oh dear.
I mean, this pot could get so big that nobody might wants to blink.
46,000.
I don't know if he can call this, Jesse, to hit a diamond.
I don't know if he can fold a straight flush draw. A royal straight flush draw.
Yeah, but it's a miracle card.
I feel like the 9, the king, the diamond. There's a couple cards that could really lose him his stack.
Well, if he had the courage to re-raise, Martin's got to pass.
Just gonna have a little look. How much will he have left if he pays and misses this draw?
Cool.
He's called. If it comes a black 9, they'll both make a straight, but Martin's will be higher. Of course, the diamond get Martin a whole lot of trouble. Here's the river. They've both got big draws. It's the nuts. It's the nuts for Craig. It's going through Pretty Boy's head?
He's thinking of saying all in. He's thinking of saying all in.
It'll be the last thing he says today. It worked against Ben Roberts.
He's reached for his stack.
There's 157,000 out there. How much does he have to bet to get Craig off most hands? The fact is, whatever he puts in, he's losing anyway.
This is suicidal. Or is he going to check it? Oh my God.
58,000.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool? Why did he call?
I think he's. I don't know.
What I think happened was the diamond came, Jesse, and the relief that he's hit his flush. I don't think he's thinking of re-raising. He's just thinking of calling and, you know, taking what's there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. You're 100% right, Bookie.
I played in Vegas once. I was playing for the world against USA in a tournament, and sitting next to Phil Ivey and knocked him out. So that was that's probably my high so far. That's fun. Lows were probably 2 live events ago when I've gone out with Ace King suited, and I was sort of playing really, really well, and went all in and hit aces next to me. So I thought I was doing really well in that tournament, getting excited, and then lady luck hits you the wrong way.
Well, welcome back to the partypoker.net World Open 4. Still 3 to play on the table.
Pass.
Hello.
Cool.
Cool.
And a trap. This is the first time he's given Rutter an opportunity to play a pot with him, and he is trapping him fierce. Uh-oh. Is this Overville for Stuart?
If he checks, no, he shouldn't bet here. He should check here and let Rutter take off.
15.
15,000.
Mind you, Rutter might go all in here. How can he just call with his hand? He's got a raise here, Jesse.
Raised.
He has, and I don't know what he's left himself.
30,000 more.
He's made it 45. This is really edgy. I mean, Craig's not folding, is he?
Well, see, what I'd be thinking if I was Craig, would he be re-raising me with a queen? Surely he'd flat call with a queen, so I think he's going to hear from Craig here. He might move all in here, Craig.
Rutter's left himself. Oh, geez, not more than like 30,000 back. I don't even know if he can get away from this if Craig re-raised.
Craig's going to go all in here, Jesse.
Yeah, he does.
Re-raise.
Okay, I have to go.
Okay, we have an all-in and a
Committed.
call.
And Rutter in dire shape. Dire maker. Just no way out for him once he decided to play, right?
No, I mean, he hasn't definitely lost it yet, has he? I mean, it can come, you know, run around of diamonds and or another deuce, who knows?
Stuart Rutter, end of the rope. One hand on it. You know, just a deuce.
Just a deuce. Oh, is it the
Hit the 2, got counterfeited, and Rutter, just a bad situation there. He just seemed to be hampered all night.
He did, yeah. He didn't really hit many cards. He was pretty card dead.
No regrets at all about the last hand. I thought the last hand played itself, but very often it's not the last hand that tells the tale, it's what's gone before, and I think I probably played a bit too weak today.
Watch it, because that last step's a doozy. What a night it's been for pretty boy Martin. He has played some poker for sure, but still has work cut out for him because Simon Craig, Trigger, has a bundle of chips, Bookie, and a lot of aim.
Yeah, Simon's got 481,000. Willie's got 119,000.
Oh, good luck.
But this is going to be a great matchup.
And when you look at the stats between them, obviously the chip differential significant, but they've both been in a lot of pots.
They have, yeah. I mean, bet frequency, Martin's 40% and then Craig's 37%, so there's hardly anything in it there.
In the pots that they've played together, obviously that big one where Martin was at it and Craig made the flush on the river significant, but they've tangled so many times.
They have, yeah, but the main pot that mattered, Craig won, didn't he?
I'm all in.
All in.
Willie Martin here.
He's gone all in here.
Cool.
Call.
Gotten called, and it's down to the deck now.
First hand.
252,000 for Pretty Boy. Should he spike the Queen Jack? If not, it's Simon Craig.
Oh, it changes again.
It's triggering the semis. Who feels it? There's the Queen.
Wow. Is it slipping out of only a king?
Is it slipping out of Craig's grasp?
One more.
Two hearts now. He's got more outs now.
Oh my
Another
Lord.
9 outs.
27%. Martin started out behind, but he needs to hold him now. He's done it.
Makes a game of it.
Wow. Interesting, didn't it?
Yeah, look at that big
Interesting
smile
return.
from Martin. You know, he'll feel, Bookie, that now that he's approached nearly level, he'll feel that this is his to win or lose.
I just worry about Simon Craig. He's played superb tonight, Jesse, but can he seal the deal?
I hope this is going to be.
Closing in on 100 hands.
Nearly was,
a
wasn't it?
cool century
One
of
or two.
play.
1 or 2.
And now couldn't be closer chip-wise. Could be, technically, but not chip-wise.
Cool.
Call. No rest.
I think this is smart stuff from Martin. Just trying to slow it all down.
Yeah, slow it down, see some flops.
Keep the conversation happening, friendly, fluid.
Check.
Check. Check.
Feels like sort of a Neil Channing play. Just check, hope they catch up or bluff, and then call them.
Check.
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 Wow, that's feels dangerous. I mean, what if Craig's got a club? If he had 2 clubs, he'd still be losing now.
Check.
Is it a full house?
Sure is.
You regret not betting earlier now.
25.
25,000.
Difficult, very difficult to get paid here.
Pass.
But he's definitely trying out a lot of different things, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is. He looks relaxed, doesn't he?
Raise them up. Blinds to 10 and 20,000, Bookie. And Martin with the narrow lead now. Will he press ahead? Is everything going fine for him?
Yeah, if I was Willie, I'd be happy with the way things are going. If I was Craig, I'd be trying to put Willie under more pressure.
You think Craig's got to do more raising before the flop?
I do. Yeah, he's got to ask Willie the question. Ask him a question. You know, have I got a hand here? Should I raise? Should I call? Should I pass? Ask him the question.
Yeah, that could be worth going all in here. I think he's down to it, really.
He's thinking about it.
He's got the courage.
Cool.
Call.
Check.
No raise.
Would have got that through, wouldn't he?
Yeah, a low flop would be interesting here, wouldn't it?
I mean, you have to wonder, Bookie. I mean, you know, what percentage of hands would Martin be willing to call Craig with the all-in bet?
Check.
Range.
Check.
3 is what Simon Craig needs.
Check.
All in.
All in.
Nice. That's nice.
That's a good play. You can't call, can he? What a call this would be, though, if he made it, wouldn't it?
yeah.
What a call this would be.
Don't think it'd be sane, but sure. I mean, yeah.
If he made this call, this would probably be the
Queen
best
10.
call I've ever seen.
You got Queen 10.
Look, he's putting him on a draw.
I'd be inspired, that's for sure.
Wow.
Nice.
Do you really think they're calling?
I don't think so. I mean, no, there's a lot of hands that Craig could be bluffing with to have him absolutely destroyed. I don't know, man.
He could have called and still got beat on the river.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, walking around the room trying to make your living by calling Simon Craig bluffing is kind of like, I mean.
No worries.
So. See, that's a spot that I think Martin could have gone with his chip position. I don't know. I mean, this might work out perfect for him. This could be perfect for him.
Check.
And he's slow playing it. He's going to try and induce the bluff. Craig may be going all in.
That's a good card for both of them, isn't it?
He may have him.
All in.
All in.
He's calling down.
Cool.
Cool.
He's got him.
He's got him.
It's just a 6.
No, he can hit it 6.
Man.
That was how it was. Martin's been setting this up since the head-up began, Bookie. He's been setting up this play, and he sprung it. Nothing Craig could do. I mean, Trigger has played a great match, but got him. He's in his jaws.
He's got him. It's all over.
Pretty boy, Martin.
Great game.
And he's shown a lot of character tonight. I think he's developed as a person.
First hand.
Yeah, he's played a great game. I feel for Simon as well, though, just because, you know, it was a great heads-up battle.
I mean, Trigger's been different gravy tonight. I'll tell you what, this guy is ready now. He'll be in the turbos, and he's had an education of a poker player, that's for sure. Do you feel older and wiser? I know Pretty Boy Martin must. I mean, your first time on TV. Congratulations, Pretty Boy. Did you expect it to be that hard to get through?
No, I wasn't sure what to expect, you know. And obviously, I know depending on what cards I get, depends how the day will go. But you know, it was like I expected.
It was a great match, and especially with Simon Craig. I mean, commiserations, Simon, but you just seemed, from the moment you sat down, you seemed like a more aggressive player who was just ready to go out there and take it.
I was just, I wanted to get chips. Certainly when I sat down heads up, I had a nice easy strategy. Walked in, I've got king in my hand, and Will goes all in. It changes the whole perspective of the heads up. But yeah, I tried to be aggressive and get chips, especially ones on the back foot. I think.
Now, first shot at it, Will. You're through. You're in the semifinals. Big payday, perhaps, down there. What are you looking for now in the semis?
Well, basically, you know, I've entered this tournament to win. I haven't entered it for anything else. So any other prize than the first prize is not good enough, to be fair.
Well, there's some big names in there. First semi, 5 seats filled. Pretty Boy Martin is one of them. One more. Who's going to take that 6th seat in the semifinals? Next time, the defending champion takes to the table, but the bookie will have to face a UK Open champion and Dixie D.
Because you get caught bluffing, you lose the pot.
Finally get some respect. That's how it should be.
Here on the partypoker.net World Open 4.